Hello, my name is Michael Price. I'm a sales recruiter and I'm here to talk to you about a role within a very big systems integrator. They've got two roles actually, big transformation solutions. One is selling to the health market, one is selling to central government. I'm going to talk to you more about my opinion of the difference between an SI and a VAR. It's paying between 80 to 100k basic, double OTE, with some easily achievable goal and aspiration to exceed that hugely. They are a £220 million division of an instantly recognisable brand, and I would say that they are one of the go-to names for large transformation projects. They're a company that you would know, that your parents would know, that your siblings and your friends would know, and actually in that sector, in the transformation space in government and health, 100% they're one of the companies that you'd expect to see. They're selling transformation around typically modern work, cloud transformation, application modernisation, and general services work through a framework. So a lot of the government departments and bodies have a framework, they're on it, and they go up and pick seemingly small pieces of work, but which are often £1 million plus pieces of work from those frameworks. There's quite often a Microsoft bias, particularly when you're looking at cloud, and particularly when you're looking at application software. So if you were looking at automation or low code, the underpinning technology, I would expect with these deals, given who these clients are, to be a Microsoft type. This is a new business role. They're always in the mix. They're well known in the market. There's good support from the brand, from cross-sell, from tenders, frameworks, and the word hustle. And I'm going to go on to that a little bit more when I talk about what they're looking for. Average order value could range from 250k to 3 or 4 million. Quite often it starts with 250k and then grows to 3 or 4 million. The target is £2 million. There are two roles. One is selling to the healthcare sector and one is selling into central government. So let's talk about the difference between VAR, SI or services. Broadly speaking, I think we all get carried away and it's all the same thing. The difference in the VAR market, I think, is that quite often people sell kit and then add services. Whereas I think in the SI market, systems integration, they're selling services first and foremost, and there might be some kit involved. It's a very grey line between those two things, and clearly there are some companies on the VAR 250 list who actually, and I'm not sure why they're on it, because they don't like being called VARs, but certainly I think looking at the package, if you were working for a VAR and you wanted to be in something that was more SI, system integration, I think that'd be an excellent match. There was somebody with a stable track record and somebody with a bit of hustle. When I was talking to the client and I met him, he said, you know what, Mike, he said, there's just lots going on here. He said, if you're sat there as a one-trick pony, just, going after big deals or just applying to tenders, he said, you'll probably win some. So, but actually, just by hustling, just by being involved in the game and involved in the company, you might pick up a little piece of business for 200k, and actually that might be the foot in the door. And he said, I just need somebody that's got that hustle about them. Vertical, depending on the role, clearly they either want somebody who knows central government or the health market. As I've said, package is 80 to 100k basic, double OTE. There's a massive opportunity to overachieve. They do have some very big earners. And I think if you are in a VAR, this is a great opportunity to step into the big league of sellers. I've placed systems integration and SI salespeople from the big companies that you'd have heard of. I've placed them on 150k basic sometimes, and I've seen people earning more than £500,000. And the question is, how do you get into those roles in the fullness of time? Well, it's through something like this, where the client will look at somebody from a VAR background who's got a bit of hustle, who then goes and proves themselves doing some big deals, and 3 or 4 years' time, you're calling them back saying, listen, Mike, I want 120, 130k basic, and you'll get it. You'll absolutely get it. My contact details are on the screen. Thank you, and I'll hopefully hear from you soon.